Oh. 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 Welcome to Meaningful Morning. With your eyes still closed, relax the body, enjoy the breath, and appreciate what you have. Right now, Bhagwan Rama is on his way home. When he arrives, that is Deepavali. Appreciate that you have the same opportunity that for 800 mornings, for 80 weeks, you have been called home, and that you are reaching closer to your home. More important than appreciating your articles is appreciating your circumstances, the opportunities, the privilege, the purpose that you have been gifted, you have been graced with. Stretch, inhale, open your eyes and smile. Throughout the Ramayana, Sri Lakshmana, that is Bhagwan Rama's younger brother, the best student, like Prince Arjuna, he shares with Bhagwan Rama, you are the one who binds people, and you are the one who frees people. The implication of this teaching is that this is your Leela, or your play. And this is what Sri Krishna is teaching in verse 8. Mattaha sarvam pravartate. From me, all revolves, all evolves. For anyone who's trying to understand this Leela, you can't. You cannot understand Sri Krishna's Leela. All that one can do is practice bhakti. Know him more, love him more. That is the way to start to enjoy like he does and is. Buddhaha, those who are wise, the wise know consciousness, creator, creation is all one. There's not even unity, because unity implies diversity. This knowing helps them to live with faith. Samanvitaha, full of faith. The faith that you get what you get and you don't get upset. The faith that every experience is a call from home to come home. Sometimes those calls are smooth, sometimes they're rough. How do you know that you're Buddhaha Samanvitaha? When you have the faith that all that happens to you and doesn't happen to you is for your revolution. It's all in relation to consciousness. We're now entering a series of lovely verses. All are lovely. I have to specify the more lovely ones. This is one of them. In this verse, we are guided on how to use the equipments: body, breath, mind, intellect, so that we don't feel like we're the ego or doer. Comparatively, we feel we are the spirit, divinity. Macchitta madgata pranaha bodhayantah parasparam katayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Shri Krishna begins. Macchitta, that one's thoughts are only of me, only for me. In our Upanishad class last night, I explained the difference between chit and chitta. Please listen to this carefully. It's a lovely elaboration. Chit means awareness, pure awareness. When that awareness becomes impure, as if that awareness is now on duality, an article being circumstance, that chit becomes chitta then. We feel less of the awareness and more of the thought. So here Shri Krishna is sharing, you have thoughts about pleasure, possession, position. Have those same thoughts about peace. Use your chitta so that eventually that impurity returns to purity, where you just feel awareness. You don't have to think about awareness. You just feel that. Madgata pranaha, to have this same sense as your sense organs are engaged in the sense objects. To remember, it is awareness that allows you to know your sense organs, which allow you to know sense objects. Remember the pyramid scheme. It all comes back to how this is happening. This is happening because of awareness. Bodhayantaha parasparam, making each other more knowledgeable, enlightening each other in a mutual way about awareness. I'm reading some of Pujya Chinmayananda's writings. A true seeker is one who maintains in himself a constant remembrance of the conscious principle. In him, whatever be the activities of the mind or of the sense organs, he maintains this channel of thinking steadily through mutual discussions on and constant seeking of the Atman. Such seekers ultimately experience a scintillating joy, softening their life's wheels as they roll down along their stony path. What Pujya Swami Chinmayananda is sharing, when you are in the Sangha, the community, where the focus is Sat, nobility, truth, existence, living becomes softer, sweeter. Tomorrow we complete 800 mornings together, 80 weeks just on Bhagavad Gita. I've been reflecting a lot on this and thinking that, how did Vivek get this opportunity? For someone to be able to study and share Bhagavad Gita the way that we're experiencing, traditionally, that would mean we would all have to live together. That too in an ashram. Yet we've been able to do this for 80 weeks, for 800 days. This Bodhayantaha made me very appreciative of the internet, of technology, of Zoom, that we're able to do this. And of course, more deeply than that is you. Why do so many of you continue to be part of Meaningful Mornings and study Bhagavad Gita? Because you know, you feel in this community, living becomes softer, sweeter. You're helping me to feel the same way. Katayantaha mam nityam. Thinking about me, the sense organs for me, relating for me. Katayantaha means to speak of me. Now, what's wonderful about this, Pujya Swami Chinmayananda has shared that the purpose of a study group, there are three purposes, three verbs. It is Shravana, which means to actively listen. Chintana, Shri Krishna has already talked about that, to actively think about the divine. And Katayantaha, which is the word that is now being used, to speak about this. The implication of this is whatever you have to speak on, you have to know more fully. You have to feel more fully, correct? If you asked all of me to speak on organic chemistry, I don't know how to spell chemistry. How can I speak on it? But here, we are talking about Bhagavad Gita, divinity. This is a contemporary study group, and that's why our website is so important. It is where you speak about what you're reading and writing and reflecting on. Do use our website more actively. That's Katayantaha. Nityam. Perpetually at least daily, but better is perpetually. For the one whose equipments are not controlling them, but rather directed to Sri Krishna, tushanti. They are content. That is what we all need. We don't even want that. We need that. They are content. And ramanti, they're cheerful. These two words may sound synonymous, but tushanti shows one's inner world. I am content, and whatever is inside will come outside. You will be cheerful. You will not get upset. Yes? Ramanti is like the word Rama. From inspiration to application. A recent application of yours was to judge yourself on how judged you feel. Saloni from Cleveland rated herself at an 85. One of her reflections was she doesn't even register others' judgments anymore. That is great. Narendra from Portland and Phoenix, he rated himself a 90. He's better than Saloni. He had shared that feeling judged, that is a non-performance anymore. He's transcended that. Gita from Portland rated herself at an 85. Her reflection is she doesn't want to be judged by him, as in Sri Krishna or Bhagavan Narayana. It doesn't matter what other people say. She just doesn't want to be judged in the negative by him. That's an awesome way to live by. What would the wise do? How would the wise judge me? And then to say out loud, you get what you get and you don't get upset. How many of you said that out loud yesterday? Are you still employed? This essentially is a teaching in prasada buddhi. Prasada is that which makes you cheerful. Cheer comes from being content. Cheer doesn't come from sugary, buttery sweets, okay? We put in so much effort for prasada and then even justify it. Oh, it's prasada. See how we focus on the outer instead of the inner? Don't get upset. Here is your application for this morning. How do you justify and why do you justify? How and why do you justify? I'm specifically referring to not following your ideals. How do you justify not following your ideal? Why do you do it? Shanti, shanti, shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be joy.